so in the music industry today, um, with everyone sort of, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of beat makers and people like that. Do you think, in your opinion, could this be the death of musical theory? Because beat makers and all that, a lot of people don't know a lot of musical theory anymore. They'll just put in MIDI things that sound good, or I keep seeing this ad on YouTube for MIDI chord packs. So you can buy packs of just chords, and then they just put that in the song and put drums over it, and that's a beat sort of thing. You can buy sample packs, like that. It's all so available to everyone now. Do you think that this could be, we're leading towards a death in musical theory? Because you and I know a bit of musical theory.
You much more
I
than
know a
me.
bit more than you
Yeah.
do, but
I can get by.
just flashbacks to year 12
Yes,
music
I don't
class.
want to talk about it.
But yeah, what do you think?
Yes, to a certain extent.
Okay.
I think that in terms of production and stuff like SoundCloud rapping, and pop music and that sort of thing, I think, in that regard, music theory is dying. But there will always be a space for real music theory.
Yeah.
Especially in more complex music. Like rock is very much the genre that's
fair, yeah.
grabbing and pulling on music theory at the moment. Like, I shoot for a band in Brisbane, and he is so into music theory now, and that's just because to keep up with rock and the genre as a whole, you have to be willing to grow and change and experiment, because otherwise no one's going to care.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
to do that, you need music theory knowledge. But if you're a producer, or if you're just a beat maker, all you really have to do is follow the lines in FL Studios and you're sweet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What do you
yeah,
think?
that's the thing. I guess I didn't really think about genres like rock and maybe folk and indie and those kind of things. But
Alternative's another big
yeah,
one.
even progressive rock is really like time signature heavy. Like they're just it's whack. You listen to a progressive rock song and you're like, what time? Try and guess the time signature. It'll do your head in.
Well, I can't guess a time signature of a normal song anyway. So I'm like 1, 3, 4.
Jeez.
It's 12:29 time.
12. I don't even want to know what that would sound like. 12:29. Sure, let's
That's
go
my
with
guess.
that. Let's go with that.
I don't think that even picked up on the mics.
I don't
but-
think so either. But yeah, but even in like I reckon soon there won't be much actual orchestra playing in films, because now they'll write a score for the orchestra and then they'll go and record the orchestra for the film. But already in trailer music, so all the music that you'll see in any trailers, all that really hyped up, like, and you know what it's like.
I know exactly what you mean.
A lot of the strings in that is not, and the drums, it's not like real. It's all computer plugins and
I actually didn't know that.
yeah. So, and if they can make it sound so real, I wouldn't be surprised if soon big films won't be doing actual orchestra recordings. So
Yeah.
So I guess less the death of musical theory and more
The growth of a different kind of musical theory.
Yeah.
I think that's more where we're at.
I think definitely lack of musical theory in hip hop and pop and all those kind of things. But
Yeah.
just with all that we have access to now with chord packs and sample packs.
Yeah, there's just so much for people to use and take advantage of that make their jobs easier.
Yeah.
Which is great. Like if
It
something
is.
makes your job... I use preset packs all the time.
Yeah.
For video and for photos.
Yeah.
Like it just... If I can minimize my own workload, and obviously not if it's... it depends. It really does depend. Like for video stuff, I don't have the animation knowledge to create very complex transitions.
Yeah, right.
So I use transition packs and effect packs to make my transitions easier and nicer. So things like that I can totally
Yeah.
understand. But I think there is a fine line between using something to better your art and then using something as your art and claiming it as your own.
Yeah, that's true. But to producers out there, I would recommend that you learn some musical theory, because it will help you either create your own stuff like you were saying, or it just understand better because you'll know what's going on. Because it makes me a little bit sad that no one really knows
That no one
musical
knows
theory,
musical theory,
anymore.
yeah.
It's not that hard. You can do it. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So